Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 in House Flipper, and today I'd like to finish off the house with unwanted guests, which started off looking very bad, and we've done a lot of work on it so far, and we have just the final room which I'd like to turn into a home office left to complete. And this is our house, the house with uninvited guests. And when we go inside, we've done most of the house already. We just have this final room, which I want to turn into a home office, left to do. We've popped a painting on the wall. We might need to move that. I'm not sure if it's in a good position. So, first thing to do, I think, is to find us a nice desk. So, we would like a nice desk, please. So we've gone with this Scandinavian theme with white as our main wall colour and orange as our accent colour, with accent walls and curtains and a few pieces of furniture, kitchen cupboards with orange fronts and things. And I'd like, this desk might be quite a nice sort of modern sort of Scandinavian-y style. Perhaps this might fit, so we want to be a little bit more light with the way things are done, so we'll go for light legs and light handles. How about white, completely white? That might be quite nice actually. Let's try that for the desk. So it's going to want to oops, no, I don't want to take a photograph. I want to rotate my desk, please. Alright, let's pop it there for the moment, and then let's have a think. Does this look like a good position and a good type of desk? I quite like the idea of this desk. So we've got space to go down this side, and we have space to come here. I think we could fit a bookcase or something like that, or a shelving unit or something here. And we want a nice chair to go with our desk. So let's go to the furniture. Let's look at chairs. Maybe a swivel chair in white, perhaps. But is that too pedestrian, perhaps? Let's think, what else is there that would make a nice desk chair? This is not really a desk chair, but what colours have we got? Oh, that's in white. That might work as a accent chair in the room. What about this? Ooh, is that orange? Yes, that's orange. Black flowers though. I would have preferred a... Ooh. No, how orange is that orange? And how orange is the other orange? That might work, but we wouldn't want it to be dark. How about light with orange? That might work as well, for extra furniture in the room, not for a desk chair, of course. We still want a desk chair. Look, it comes in orange. Do we have a paler... the chair's in orange, so that's kind of good. But it's a shame that the legs are such a dark colour though. Kind of would have liked them to be lighter, but I kind of like that as a potential chair for the desk. What about that one? I quite like that actually. I quite like that. Oh, that might work actually. That might be quite nice. So then we want bookcases, don't we? We want bookcases. So bookcase. Is that too classical? It is fairly Scandinavian-y, but also a little bit classical. Maybe. What else? Don't know about the open style. I think I want a taller one. What's the palest colour? The palest colour will be this soft maple. That's a little grey, isn't it? Not quite the colour I was hoping for, I think. No, not. That's a shame. That would have been quite nice if it was a a better colour. What's the pale wood? What's the palest colour they've got in the pale wood? Well, it is a pale wood, but I don't think it quite matches the colour scheme, which means that the best one is probably going to be the bookcase styled, and I think we'll be going in the white. So if we put that against the wall here, how does that look? See, that matches beautifully with the wall, doesn't it? And then we want more of these. We're going to want, I think we will want one at each side of the wall. You need to come a little bit more forward. One there, and one there. And then I think that will need to be moved slightly across that way, just a tiny bit. Is that central? I think it might be. And then we were looking at those chairs, weren't we? Chair. We were looking at... where have they gone? Ah, so it's not put them in there actually. Let's see. Chairs. See, that was the potential in the white. And we could put that perhaps, maybe we don't want. No, do you know what? I don't think that would work. I think we might be better with the orange chairs, which was the C3, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, and we want to put the white arms on and then the orange. I think that might work. And I think instead of, we could put a sofa in the centre here, but I was thinking that it would be nice to have something a little bit different, because we've already used the sofa in the nice orange sofa in the main living room. So if we were to put a couple of chairs here instead, I think that that actually works quite well instead of a sofa, because they're also small enough to move. So if you wanted to have a meeting at the desk, you could pull the chair forward to the side of the desk to chat together, or you could make a little grouping here. Now we're going to want a carpet on the floor. Now when we were looking before, we've already figured out that there aren't actually any orange carpets, so I'm now wondering if we should use the big grey dandelion carpet for here. It's not quite with the colour scheme, but I think it's actually rather a nice fit for what we've done with the room, see? So we need a few accent details and things in here, so we could use a desk lamp. So if we type desk, it'll give us the desk lamps, and we would like one of the fancier desk lamps, I think, for our modern new desk, and I think we could perhaps want it to go like that. So we've got that, and now on the desk, I wonder if we've got any pen. I don't think there are any pens or anything, are there, as standable items? So we get a different colour. No, it's only in the black. We get different. No, that's black as well. Is there a different colour to the wicker bin? Maybe that's the. It's too big to fit behind the door. How about right in the corner? I do want a bin in the office, though. It's not quite what I had in mind, but I do want a bin in the office. Now, a thermal hydrometer. I think that would be a really nice item to have. on the wall in an office actually. Sort of a fancy gadget that a lot of people don't have anymore, so if you have one it's kind of an added little status symbol type of idea, so that's what I was going for with that idea. What else have we got? Boxes with lids. We could probably have, oh, a whiteboard. Why don't we have a whiteboard somewhere? That's odd that it's which way up should a whiteboard be? Well, actually, why won't that go on the wall here? Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, it does fit. Yeah, we can have that there, sort of where the door is, you see. And then if you need to scribble notes for meetings and things, you could pop it on the whiteboard. So it's out of the way, but usable if you need it for something. And then let's have a look what else we've got as little accent things. And I keep coming back to this orange vase, you see. Put one on the windowsill. And what else have we got that we can use? How about the black and white one? Let's put that on the shelf, see? So that it looks like we've done something. And then of course the people, when they move in, they can do whatever they want with it and add as many things as they want to the bookcases for themselves. I just think it's kind of nice to have something there. A clock. What colours does the clock come in? White, blue, orange. Orange. It's an orange clock. Where shall we? Orange clock. See, we're finding all the things that match our colour scheme. Small green box, small grey box, small black box. Oh, they don't have a white box. That would have been quite nice to add. Classic book by many. So we'll put one on the desk to make it look like the desk is in use, and then we will put a couple on the shelving units, just so it looks like we're thinking about using things, you see. So let's have one there and one rotated all the way around down there. So I just like the idea of adding one or two little touches just to give people the idea of what you might want to use the shelving units for. And I think that might be all of the items that I really want to put out there, because I want to still stay with the fairly minimalist style that we've gone for and not overdo things. So if we pop in decorations and we want to grab a plant or two, I think we'd like to go with the slightly swish plant, the nice decorative. Let's pop one right in the corner here next to our waste paper basket, and possibly one by the door just for a little bit of decoration. So we've got our desk space, we've got plenty of bookcase space, and we've got place for our visitors to be sitting, and I think that that might be our house completed. So let's take a screenshot of the office space that we have just created. And let's take a quick tour through the rest of the house so that you can refresh the look of it. So there's the office space. Our entry hallway has our beautiful cuckoo clock and a little plant. The bathroom has the orange tiling and some modern new fixtures and fittings. This is one of the new sinks and mirrors. And we have one of our beautiful paintings. There are 3 different designs of the paintings, and we've used all 3 in the house. If we go through into the living room area, you have the kitchen dining area here at this end of the room, and then as we turn round you have the living room area over here, and we have the second of our beautiful pictures on the wall. And our final room is our bedroom, which unfortunately I seem to have a little trouble getting in and out of because of the since I've put the door in, I now don't seem to be able to get in and out of the room. That's not good. We're going to have to move the wardrobe. I did wonder that if it was too close to the door, originally I said, oh, that's too close. But the way the house has worked out, it made it a little bit difficult to fit things. Because of the sockets in this corner over here, it won't let me put the wardrobe any further across, although I personally would have liked it further across this way where the plant is and put the plant over here, but because of those sockets and the curtains it won't let me put it there. But I think it's rather a beautiful little bedroom here with the orange accents and things on it. Looks better from over this direction. So that is our house now, all completed. So I think the thing to do now is to say bye bye house. Scandinavian inspired white and orange house is now completed. So let's close all the doors and say bye bye house. It's now time to sell you. Let's see what our beautiful talking heads think of our Scandinavian white and orange house. You purchased the house for £35,328. It has 5 rooms and we've been working on it for 2.5 hours. Oh, so that's quite long. So let's start the auction and see what they have to say. Well, 1 bedroom's okay, but 2 would be better. I didn't really have a family in mind, I must be honest, Smoth family, when I made this. I was thinking a single person, or possibly a retired couple or a newly married couple without any children. I want to rent the house to 2 people. Well, that's not what it's designed for either. A big bedroom house suite. There's no place for all my clothes. That guy really is a clothes horse. He wants so much space, it's crazy. Exactly 1 bedroom. Perfect. The winner is the Johnson. Do you know, I was thinking maybe of someone like Veronica or Raphael, Donald Trusk, or the Jattart family, because this is an older married couple whose children have probably left home. This is a single guy, a single woman, and another single guy, and this single guy is always asking for a home office. So I would have thought the home would fit one of these 4 people here, and they all quite liked it. But the Johnson family, with tons of kids and a granny, decided to buy it. A house with only 1 bedroom. Do you know, sometimes I really wonder about these talking heads. We need a place for books. So yeah, we've got space for books. There's no big family room. No, because it's a tiny house that isn't designed for a family. I found that very strange that they would bid on a house like this. It makes no sense at all, does it? It really doesn't. I want to negotiate that, because I think we should get more than 21,000 for that. Why is that not... why does that say 1ZL? What's 1ZL? That may... And then I say increments of 1,000 and it doesn't give me increment of 1,000. Let's go for 10. Oh, do you know what? Let's just go all the way and see what they say. For a house like this, it's too much money for us. Okay, well, I didn't really think they'd go for that, but I do think it's very odd that the family is the ones that bid for it, when all of these people would have been much happier with it, I would have thought. Their bid's not much more than this guy, so... Well, I can either refuse or I can accept, but let's accept, because we've done our practical house challenge with our scheme and our colour scheme, and for some strange reason it was sold to someone I didn't expect to bid on it. So what do you think of that then? A family going for a 1-bedroom house seems a little strange to me, but who knows, maybe not all of the family are planning to move in there. Maybe Granny will move in there on her own instead. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!